Statewide, the rate of positive tests is now at 5.5% over the past 14 days. People ages 18 to 49 now make up nearly 60% of all cases in California. For now, at least, testing is key, and KPIX5's Juliette Goodrich says it's not getting any easier to make an appointment for one of these things. Juliette?
Yeah, that's right. Supply and access are those key ingredients. But take, for instance, this site behind me at the Alameda County Fairgrounds. They've been doing testing, but by about 10 in the morning, they're out of tests. They've reached their capacity for the day, and some people are lining up in their cars at 4 in the morning just to get tested. So the major question right now is, when will things change? Tina Flores drove 51 miles to get a COVID test, but no luck. The test site had already closed. She works for Amazon and has been off work because she says she's been in contact with a relative who tested positive for COVID.
It does feel like I'm hitting a dead end because I have only 3 days to get tested to clear my name for work, and I can't even do that.
If testing is such a key element to stopping the spread, why aren't they easier to access? We directed that question to a lead epidemiologist in the Bay Area and an infectious disease doctor.
We will get better, but it's not going to happen until we have a new administration, because this administration has completely failed us in regards to testing.
What is the answer for everyone that's trying to rush out and get tested, waiting in long lines, or can't even get that appointment? What is the answer right now?
Right now, we jump people to the top of the lines who are symptomatic. We jump people to the top of the lines who are known contact.
But easier said than done for Tiffany.
Very hard. I can't get a hold of anybody. Unfortunately, I don't have a private doctor.
2021 may prove there is light at the end of the tunnel.
In the future, what we'd like to have is something that's akin to a home pregnancy test, where it's the answer comes out as a colored, as a different color or an indicator line.
I think that within the first quarter of 2021, we should really see a lot of this testing become more available to the consumer. And that's what really has to happen.
All right, so you saw the young woman there who, doesn't have a doctor, doesn't really know where to go. What should people do if they just can't get tested?
Yes, I mean, that's a scenario in so many cases. For Tiffany, if she comes back here tomorrow morning, she should let them know that she's been exposed, and she would hopefully go to the front of the line in a perfect scenario. Now, for those who just want to get tested because they're going out of town or for the holidays, doctors are saying that's really not the reason right now. You'll be able to get tested in the new year. Just right now, keep that distance and be smart.
Yeah, she needs it for work, and she's been exposed. Two priorities for sure.
Right.
Juliette, thank you for that.
We should mention, I just want to mention one more thing about Amazon, though. They do have that testing on site. If people are wondering, well, why doesn't the company supply that? But because she's been exposed or thinks she has, that's why she can't physically go and get the test at her company. So it's a catch-22.
She's in a tough spot. All right, Juliette Goodrich reporting live. Thanks, Juliette.